time! Good girl! Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kelsey, nice to meet you. It is time for episode 6 of season 2 of Killing Eve. I hope you like Missionary. As always, these videos do have to be cut up for YouTube, so if you want the uncut, uncensored version, you can head on over to my Patreon. The link is in the description box below. Let's get into it. Boop! Tech giant Faraday UK to sell off percentage of data. Oh, it's Nico.
Nico, oh my God, what are you doing out there?
She came to see me. She told me what you did. I know you stabbed her.
You can't believe her. She's a liar.
She is?
Well, did you like it? Does it excite you? What do you want from me, Eve? Do you want me to love you, or do you want me to frighten you?
I don't know.
Now go upstairs.
This is not going the way I expected it to go.
There's something about the way you look that makes me. There's something about.
Why do I feel mad at Eve for like cheating on Villanelle every time she does something with Nico? Like Nico is her husband.
This feels like a one-night stand.
Yeah? Last night.
It was amazing. What?
You had to know that he would get
I was up all night
weirded out at some point.
trying to work out why I felt so unbelievably shitty and sad.
What's going on?
I asked you. When you got back from Paris, I wanted to talk to you.
You wouldn't have understood.
Well, I guess we'll never know. I gotta go.
Wait.
Don't
Problem without
ask me
with
to
not
stay.
giving people chances.
I can't do this anymore.
This is how I expected it to go. Another little secretary moment. Let me know in the comments if you've seen that movie.
He works at the bureau then.
We're all friends.
We are old friends too. Calvin has old friends everywhere. It's so good to be back here. All old friends.
Oh, poor Kenny! Now imagine the secretary vibes with Eve and Villanelle. So much better.
Please.
This is an obvious breakfast choice.
It's just
It's a
constant
hookah
eggs.
bar.
Why?
My brother used to jam his hamsters into an old loo roll, prod them through with a toothbrush, see how many he could do in a minute.
How many could he?
3.
Wait, does Eve know? Eve didn't know.
So Carolyn's forgiven you then?
Okay, yeah.
We are forgiving each other. Have you come here to yell at me?
For selling me out and skipping town with Villanelle? No. No, not at all. I've forgotten all about it. It's totally fine.
You're not yelling, but it feels like you're yelling.
I love him. Why do I love him
We
so
want to
much?
make you and Villanelle an offer.
Hi, partner. Welcome to my new home.
I did not expect them to be... Oh my god, she looks so good.
How's it going with Nico?
None of your business.
You want me not to kill someone? You do know what I do, right?
This is harder.
So,
Look at her.
what do you want? Gap
So
year,
you.
tragedy.
Look at her.
I know.
What's her name?
Billy.
Billy. Kenny, could you make a start on Billy's social media presence?
Hugo, you called me Kenny.
Oh, did she?
Oh, did I?
Because you don't matter.
Job. You know what? No.
We have to act on the assumption
Finding
that
her
Alan will be watching and recording
very
everything,
distracting.
including his sister, so no breaking cover, not even for a second.
You're the real boss, aren't you?
Villanelle.
Shh, Eve. Don't be disrespectful.
Grain of wheat microphone. Just appears as an ordinary GPS.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
That is... What?
Professional.
This Nico stuff?
Oh, it'll pass. He'll come around.
Nothing a BJ and a compliment won't fix in my experience.
Why? What are you doing here?
I don't think a BJ will help.
Don't.
He's too nice. He's too normal for you. You know that.
Stop it.
Why?
Because you will never understand how much harder it is to be nice and normal and decent than it is to be like you.
Like us.
You mean?
Would anyone else like to speak?
Yeah, I would. I'm Billy, and I'm an addict. I wish it was better. Because it is so much harder to be nice and normal and decent than it is to be like this. My husband just left. He couldn't take it. He's too nice. My best friend was killed in an accident.
Poor me.
Excuse me?
Just careful with the self-pity.
Did you hear my story?
Colleen, did you want to speak?
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Colleen.
Hey.
Tough crowd.
Yeah.
You have to be honest.
I was being honest.
Were you?
Amber, time to go. The car's outside.
Thanks, Marie. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
If you ever use me or my life again, this is over.
You asked me
Oh,
to come work
shut
for
up.
you. Remember?
Did you even read the AA briefing I gave you? Because if you had, you know the first rule is honesty.
At least I'm good at playing someone
Well,
else.
not that good, obviously.
Don't speak to me like that, Eve.
Seriously.
I like you, but I don't like you that much.
It's about time.
Yet. The only thing that makes you interesting is me.
We'll try again in the morning.
Woo! It is about time. Good girl. Nico really is a really good, like, he deserves
Go ahead,
a nice, normal, decent person.
I have real trouble telling the truth. I don't understand the concept, actually. But somebody told me it was important, so here it goes. Most of the time, most days, I feel nothing. I don't feel anything. It is so boring. I wake up and I think, again, really? I have to do this again? And what I really don't understand is how come everybody else isn't screaming with boredom, too. I try to find ways of making myself feel something. It doesn't make any difference. No matter what I do, I don't feel anything. I hurt myself. It doesn't hurt. I buy what I want. I don't want it. I do what I like. I don't like it. I'm just so bored.
I think we can all relate to that.
Damn.
I've never
Jody
really tried
killed
it
that.
before.
Are you in London?
Right now, yeah.
Would you...
Pardon me. Amber, if you allow me to remind you of the terms of your agreement, that you form no associations with anyone within these rooms.
Yeah.
I'll see you outside in 5 minutes.
She gonna kill that lady?
Give Amber some space. This is none of your business.
I don't know why my mind always goes directly there now. She gonna kill her? I mean, she's good at what she does. Hold on, though. What did she mouth to Eve? If you caught what she mouthed to Eve right before she went down the stairs and did all that, let me know. I'll see it in editing before you see it in comment, now that I realize that. Whatever.
You heard.
Who are you texting?
Eve?
Why?
She might be lonely.
I love her! Why do I love her so goddamn much? Oh.
Eve, what are you doing here? I said I'd come pick my stuff up.
No, it's fine. I was passing, so...
Eve, hello.
Eve was just dropping some things off.
Oh, it's so nice. Look, do you want to come in? Have a cuppa?
Why would that seem like a good idea to you, Gemma? They literally just separated.
What a lovely house.
What the
Thank
fuck?
you. It was my grandmother's. I wouldn't be able to afford this on a teacher's salary.
Like, I don't know how much she knows, but she does know that Nico just left because clearly something is very wrong. And so your idea is to invite Eve into the house without asking Nico's permit. Like, that whole, you know what I mean? Like, that was so inconsiderate to Nico. I'm so jumpy. Ooh, calm down. Jesus! Being so ridiculous. Get out of the house!
Eve, what are you doing?
I was just,
I'd really rather you didn't drag me into this.
You don't want to get dragged in.
Nico?
Eve, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Nico? I hope you like the missionary position.
I do actually.
I do actually. Maybe like Gemma a little bit more. That was cute. A girl that likes what she likes. That was so cringy, Eve.
And do you work?
I was interning at a startup, but it's pretty intense.
A failed intern. How inspirational.
Where's the bathroom?
I do not understand the whole, like, wall of windows thing. People can just see in. Nightmare fuel.
Lost.
Obviously not. I'm being nosy. You read all these?
The loo's that way. Try not to be too nosy on your way back.
It's okay. It's okay. Just don't let him see that he's rattled you.
Popcorn.
I just wish we could see her.
Is this something you two always do? Play games together?
Meaning?
Nothing. I was just asking.
You ask a lot of questions. You seem to have the mind of a 5-year-old. Yet you claim to have 2 philosophy degrees. One part of the equation doesn't add up.
Just say you slept with your teachers or something.
Smallest chance she read the file.
That'd be my immediate.
Phil,
I would
now,
say
Anselm's ontological
make
argument.
it sound like I totally slept with my teachers.
Tell him the classic version is your favorite.
What's your favorite refutation?
See Thomas Aquinas.
I think she is taking her earpiece out.
What?
You must have studied it, so you can at least detail the argument.
I slept
for it.
with
I mean,
my
it's first
teachers.
stuff. Realistically, you'll be able to follow it. So what's the first premise? Can you at least tell us what ontological means? Can you even spell it?
Or just kill him. I mean, come on. One thing or another.
Here you are.
I get it.
Get angry and do something.
You're a bully. My dad taught me that there is only one way to communicate with a bully.
And what was his advice?
That's my girl.
My nose is bleeding. That mystery is solved. Don't. Let it cool off.
What is in that?
The Euro meat?
Lamb?
Oh,
Mainly?
Euro meat is so good.
Mainly?
I know, that's horrible. It's lamb. That's awful,
You can
but
put any meat in that?
I guess so, yeah. People who eat anything if you cut it thin enough and put hot sauce on it.
Anything, really. Can we have some chips, please?
what is she planning? I'm perplexed and horrified at the same time. I don't, for once, I'm not sure what she's thinking. Is she gonna turn someone into meat? No. What is she thinking?
Shit. You wanna walk with us? It's dark. Probably safer.
Yeah, I would love that.
What? But I don't even know what's happening! That was a horrible spot to end! What is she doing? Why do I feel like she's gonna turn someone into a slab of Euro meat? What would that do for the story, though? Yeah, I don't know. I just have to wait for the next episode, I guess. Okay, so Nico finally left, thank goodness, after their secretary kink moment. And then Gemma letting Eve in was silly and ridiculous, in my opinion. It's just one of those things where you can't always prioritize everyone's comfort and feelings at the same time. And in that moment, Nico was Gemma's friend, right? Nico was the one that she probably should have prioritized his comfort. You know what I mean? It was wild to me that she thought it was a good idea to invite Eve in. That was... I mean, even without knowing how crazy Eve is, even if from her perspective they were completely normal, whatever normal is, couple going through a relatively mild separation, it still is not helpful in my eyes to invite Eve into the home. I know that was such a small part of the episode, but I just have to, like, come on, Gemma. But as much as I actually really do like Nico, he's not perfect. He has some serious anger that we see from now and then, and even though a lot of times that anger is fairly valid, the way that he expresses it is a little bit aggressive in some moments. But nobody is perfect, and the fact is that he's actually a very decent guy, and he deserves a lot better. And so even though I like him as a person, as a character, I hope that he stays gone. I hope that he stays strong with this one and doesn't come back to Eve, because he just deserves better. Another really tiny part of the episode, so I'm not sure why it just popped into my head, but I loved that Eve called Hugo Kenny, because no offense, Hugo, but you don't matter. You just don't matter yet, at least. You just don't. And Kenny does. And if Kenny doesn't get to be in the episode, he was in it for like a split second. Did he even have a line? I don't think he even had a line. He just like walked into the kitchen, we saw his face, and that was it. So if Kenny doesn't get to be in the episode, we at least need to call Hugo Kenny, because I am thrilled that Eve and Villanelle are working together now. I hope that continues to happen, because I liked having them both in the episode a lot, and seeing them, you know, I like that. Constantine was one of my favorite parts of this whole episode. Constantine is hilarious. I just love him. Jody did so good in the scene where Villanelle is doing the whole, I don't understand the concept of telling the truth, that scene where she's finally honest in the AA meeting. That was so good. And especially because she's not just like, it's not just Jody playing someone else. It's Jody playing Villanelle, who's playing someone else. You know what I mean? Which maybe doesn't change things very much, because it's still, you know, you're just pretending to be someone you're not. But you can't play the AA girl the way that Jody would play the AA girl. You have to play the AA girl the way that Jody's interpretation of Villanelle would play the AA girl. You know? I just think that she deserves a couple extra points there for that scene, because it was so well done. And also the writing. I mean, they have a scary way of like helping you relate to Villanelle, but then also like reminding you along the way that you shouldn't necessarily feel comfortable about that, you know? There will be a scene where you're like relating to her a lot, and then right after there'll be a scene where they'll remind you that she's a psychopathic killer. So it's like, you know? I am totally perplexed by what Villanelle is planning. I feel like she's gonna turn someone into a meat slab, but I just don't know. So I'm excited to see how this Erin situation keeps unfolding and what in the world she is planning in that head of hers. I think it's been fun so far to see Erin kind of challenge her and kind of rattle her a little bit, and I'm hoping that we get to see her get pissed off and claim that power back. Just like that scene where she hit him with the book, that was good. But we all know that there's gotta be more. That's not where Villanelle ends things, so yeah. I'm super excited for the next one. The next one's called Wide Awake. Just another reminder that the full uncut, uncensored version of this video will be up on my Patreon. The link is in the description box below. And while you're down there, you can check out all my playlists. They should all be listed in the description box below as well. We will be finishing Season 2 of Killing Eve as soon as possible, and then getting Season 3 done as soon as possible so that we can get caught up for Season 4. So if you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time time to go subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thank you for being here. It's always an honor to have you spend your time with me. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next video. See you later.